Adaeze heard her husband crying in the bathroom at midnight, 2 a.m. She thought she was dreaming. She wanted to urinate at that time. At first, she wanted to ask what happened, but she told myself to exercise patience. She stood at the bathroom door, and all she was hearing was, "Please, I'm sorry, don't leave me." What is happening? She listened to the whole conversation. His girlfriend was threatening to break up with him. Her husband is a warrior at home, almighty soldier, no nonsense man. He has never apologized, even when he is wrong. He is always so authoritarian. So she was shocked to see him crying. That woman must be so important to him. She needed to hear more. So she waited and surrendered all her listening attention to the conversation. At this time, she has brought out her phone for recording. He has a loud voice, so he made it easier for her. Later, he said, "I just sent 400K to you. I will make it up to you." 400K? She has been the one taking care of the home's finances since about 4 months when he complained he was broke. When she heard that, she felt cheated. She felt used. She felt doomed, but still maintained her silence. "Give me some time," he continued. "I will restock your shop with new stocks. If I can open a shop for you, why can't I restock it? I'm sorry for asking you how the stocks went down. I'm sorry for asking you what you were using the money for. I know business sometimes can be funny, so I understand you." Her head wanted to burst. She wanted to run mad. God, no man is actually strict. She said that again. They are hard on you because they are not into you. They are actually so soft to someone else. Her husband opened a shop for a concubine, and here she is playing the role of a breadwinner. She heard so many things from the conversation. He even told the woman to learn different new styles for him, and they planned to meet the following week. Sit back and enjoy this beautiful story, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. The night was unusually quiet in Surulere, Lagos, the kind of silence that made the hum of a ceiling fan sound like a thunderclap. Adaeze stirred in her sleep, her body curled tightly beneath the Ankara wrapper she had used to shield herself from the night's chill. The power had gone out again, and the inverter had long since died. She had been dreaming of her late mother, of warm hands and pepper soup, of laughter that echoed through the corridors of her childhood. But something pulled her from that dream. A sound, a voice. She blinked into the darkness, her ears straining. It was coming from the bathroom. A low murmur, a man's voice. Her husband's voice, Obinna. Adaeze sat up slowly, her heart thudding. She glanced at the wall clock. 2:07 a.m. The children were asleep, their soft snores drifting from the next room. She tiptoed across the room, careful not to wake them, and padded barefoot toward the bathroom. The door was closed, but the light was on. She leaned in. "Please, I'm sorry. Don't leave me." The words hit her like a slap. Her breath caught in her throat. Obinna? Begging? She pressed her ear closer. "I'll send you the money now. I just transferred 400K. I'll restock your shop next week. I promise, I'll make it up to you, baby." Adaeze's knees buckled. She gripped the wall for support. Her mind raced. 400,000 naira? Restock whose shop? She had been the one scraping together money for food, for school fees, for rent. Obinna had told her he was broke, that business was bad, that she needed to manage like a good wife. And now he was sending money to another woman? She reached for her phone on the hallway table, her fingers trembling. She opened the voice recorder and hit the red button. Obinna's voice was loud enough to carry through the door. "I'm sorry for asking what you did with the last money. I know business can be funny sometimes. I trust you. I just want you to be happy." Her head wanted to burst. I wanted to run mad. God, no man is actually strict. I will say this again. They are hard on you because they are not into you. They are actually so soft to someone else. Her husband, Obinna, opened a shop for a concubine, and here she is playing the role of a breadwinner. She stood there for what felt like hours, listening. Obinna's voice was soft, pleading. The other woman on the other end was angry, but he was desperate to calm her. He promised her a weekend getaway. He told her to learn new styles for him. He laughed. He called her my queen. Adaeze's heart shattered. She tiptoed back to bed, her body numb. She lay beside him when he finally returned, pretending to be asleep. He smelled of sweat and betrayal. She stared at the ceiling, her mind spinning. The man she had married, the man she had endured for 8 years, was a stranger, a coward, a liar. Morning came with the harshness of reality. The children were hungry, there was no food in the house. Adaeze approached him in the living room, where he sat scrolling through his phone. "There's nothing to eat," she said quietly. Obinna didn't look up. "And so what?" "I need money to buy food." He raised his head slowly, his eyes narrowing. "Are you mad? Don't you know what I'm going through? You think I'm made of money?" Adaeze's lips trembled. "I'm not mad. I'm just asking for food." He stood up, towering over her. "How dare you talk back to me? When did this see finish start? If you don't shut up, I'll beat the hell out of you." Adaeze didn't flinch. Not this time. Something inside her had changed. "I am not your daughter," she said, her voice steady. "Enough is enough." Obinna blinked. He wasn't used to resistance. Adaeze had always been quiet, submissive. But now she stood tall, her eyes blazing. "I've been the husband in this house for months, feeding the children, paying the bills, while you send money to your concubine." Obinna's face twisted. "What are you talking about?" "The woman you sent 400K to last night, the one you're meeting next week for sweet lovemaking?" Silence. His mouth opened, then closed. He looked away. Adaeze stepped closer. "If you didn't let her starve, you won't let your children starve. School has resumed. Their fees are due. If you don't pay, we'll meet in court." Obinna said nothing. He picked up his phone and walked out. For days, he didn't speak to her. He moved around the house like a ghost, avoiding her gaze. Adaeze didn't care. She had found her voice, and she wasn't going back. But the story didn't end there. 1 week later, Adaeze received a call from an unknown number, a woman's voice. "Is this Adaeze?" "Yes. Who is this?" "I'm the woman your husband has been seeing. I didn't know he was married. I swear. He told me you were his sister." Adaze's heart pounded. "What do you want?" "I'm pregnant." The world tilted. "I just thought you should know. I'm keeping the baby." Adaeze hung up. She sat on the floor, her hands shaking. Her children played in the background, unaware that their world was crumbling. That night, she confronted Obinna. "She called me," she said. He looked up from his phone. "Who?" "Your queen? She's pregnant." Obinna's face went pale. "She said that? She said you told her I was your sister?" He stood up. "It's not what you think. Save it," Adaeze snapped. "I'm done." She packed her things that night, took the children, moved in with her cousin in Ikeja. She got a job at a catering company, started saving, started healing. Obinna tried to reach out. He sent messages, called, begged. But Adaeze didn't respond. Months passed. She found peace, found strength, found herself. One evening, as she watched her children do their homework, her phone buzzed. A message from Obinna. "I'm sorry. I was a fool. I miss you." Adaeze stared at the screen. Then she deleted the message. She had heard enough whispers behind the door. Now, she was writing her own story.